All right, guys, we've rushed back to our seats. That was the first break. The sun broke. Yep, cool. They're just putting up the trophy on the table next to where they're playing. Quite an impressive looking trophy as well. Dan taking the big ones there as he's acknowledged to the ref.
So who do you think is taking out this one, Brody?
Well, look, if I was a betting man, and no disrespect to Hassan, but my money would be on Healy. He's certainly found his stride today. But these guys haven't landed in the final because they've been lucky. They've certainly been playing well all day. So really, it's a tough one to call. But yeah, also Healy been from our hometown and not just part of our association, but on the committee of our association. Yeah, I'd like to see Healy take this one, especially with me winning it last year. Yeah, a 1-2 for the White Cook family. Yeah, it would be really cool to see. In your picks, Lucas?
Well, Healy's just in a flow state at the moment. Well, seeing from the last game, but Hassan's coming into this with a bit fresher game, if you kind of get what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's right. Healy's been sitting around for half an hour or so, going a little bit cold, but yeah.
But
So
we've
this,
seen Healy go cold or get cold and then absolutely pull it out of the bag
yeah,
before.
absolutely. So this is a bit of a confidence booster for Hassan here. Easy 2 balls to finish. Yeah, very nice. What a great way to start a final, break and clear. Yeah, nice finish. All right, 1-0. First time to the table for Healy. He's a frame down. He'll be looking to put in a pretty big effort on the break here and try and equalise with the same sort of finesse.
So the other thing with Hassan's game is that with Paulie, he was 2-0 down and came back to take all 5 frames in a row.
Yeah.
That's
So
speaks volume to his game and his mental fortitude.
Let's change the camera view for the break here. Not a huge amount of effort put into it, but 2 balls. Nice spread. No hugely obvious starting ball for either set, really. I would assume he's going to try go bigs here. Not much else on. So 12 to the middle, or a bit of a thin cut on the 11 is sort of the only options, really.
I don't think any solid is on at all.
No, but yeah, I don't know. Healy might double this. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, wow. That jaw really brought the white back into play nicely there. And of course, he'd have played for that. He really knows his way around the table well, Healy. So no flukes here. What is that? Why? Oh, what a huge shot, man. Jeez.
He's still got that problem with that 14 there, but
yeah,
he can play like that.
Yeah, that's all right. It's a real assertive shot and a dominating shot to say, hey, I'm not here to bloody piss around, mate. I've got my queuing in check. I'm looking at my 2 rail escape back to get perfect on the 14. So probably a bit of a stop shot here. All right, brought it back a little bit. Yeah.
Stop shot enough.
Stop shot in Healy's world. So yeah, bit of right hand running side here to come off the top rail and the left rail and
One
travel
looks
down a
like
path. Oh,
one looks like he might be playing a little bit of back.
he might be able to do this with a little bit of more bottom or even a touch of left to come down that natural path. And just run out a little bit there, unfortunate. So that's going to be a really tough one to get to. Right, 7 in the black really in the way is their swerve shot. It's probably about the only option from here.
Oh,
Oh, unlucky. Yeah.
let's just see where that 7 is real quick.
Yeah, so that 7's not very nice. Looks like it could even be on actually. Yeah. Nominating the black for just in case, I would think. Was he playing the 1? Yeah, so Hassan here has got what they refer to as a combo, which translates to a combination of ball in hand as well as a free ball. So there he could nominate the black if he thought he was at risk of hitting the black first, trying to pot his 7, and that would not result in a foul had he nominated it and hit it. So fairly, fairly standard here. Also with a backup of some safety if he should get out of position where Healy's ball is quite a secure spot to have it. Ooh, just ran a little bit far there. So he might be having to,
Bit of a slow roll and
might be having to, well, I don't know, or go down and back up again. Hopefully he doesn't hit the 14. Nice, nice pocket there.
playing with a bit of confidence there too.
Yeah, that's good finish. Mm-hmm. All right. I haven't heard it confirmed, Lucas. Is it definitely still best of 9, or have they extended that race?
I believe it's best of 9. I'll just
Right.
go double check.
So foul break called on that. I'm guessing not a minimum of 4 balls touch the cushion. I think it is 3 or 4 balls, something like that. I'm certainly no ref. Oh, so a foul break was called on that break because there were 2 little ones in each back corner of the rack, which is not a legal way of racking the balls. So I'm not sure, did Healy pick up on that or did the ref pick up on that? Well, that's actually really good refing on Mike's behalf there, the master referee himself. Most people wouldn't even notice. So
I definitely didn't, did I?
no. So red and yellow balls have a very specific way they must be racked with the J. If anyone knows what the J is, most people that are watching here will know what I'm talking about. But Charter Club, the only stipulation is that the front ball must be on the dot, the 2 back balls must be opposing sets, and the black ball in the middle. Other than that, you can shuffle them up however you like. So that's really good spotting on Mike's behalf there as the ref. And Healy obviously thinks so as well because it gives him to steal that break effectively. And if he was to break and clear from here, then I think he'll be buying Mike a drink at the end of this.
It looks like he can play this 3 onto the 5, break out that 12.
Yeah, a little bit wide on it, eh? Yeah, so still got an option to do the same with the 1. Nah, I think that's a bit far to be able to curve it over there, isn't it?
Look at the overhead. A little
Yeah,
bit.
too thin, too thin. Good. Well, but a little bit of a wild shot there from Healy. He obviously had a plan in place. Oh, I don't think that was meant to drop. It's all right. It's still all right.
How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the stream, and cheers for joining us.
Oh, Mr. the King himself. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, shot Healy. Well done. That's a nice finish. 2-1.
I'm back on the board.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Hassan be kicking himself a little bit with that little anomaly on the racking of the balls there to lose himself the break. So yeah, it's not often you see that happen. It's certainly not something I'm looking for when my opponent's breaking. So again, I'll commend Mike on that. That's a really good spot.
Yeah, and this is why he's the master referee, isn't it? He just absolutely knows the game inside and out, doesn't he?
All my dealings with Mike have been pleasurable. And that's not to say he's always made a call that goes in my favour, but that's what makes him a good ref because he shows absolutely no bias ever. That's not to say any refs that I've come across do, but yeah, he's just really professional to deal with. Same with Marino and the other refs involved with this tournament. Actually, it's been really, really good. And then if they're watching a shot that you've got to play and you play it poorly, they don't say that you suck. So that's all. That's always a nice touch too.
Yeah, but you can feel the essence, though, can't you?
Yeah. I'm my own worst critic, mate. I don't need to worry about what they think. Oh, I think Hassan here looking to just clear, get it over and done with. Oh,
You're just looking at that six in the bottom left corner there. Is it in the way of the 10? I think it's the 10, yeah.
no. Oh, maybe. It's not a bad containing shot, though.
Oh,
Worked out quite well. Made that 4 and the 6 quite ugly. Blocked the pocket. Another quick shout out while we're here to the Manurewa Club. What a fantastic facility. Busy not just because of all the pool players that have come and invaded, but yeah, a lot of people here Friday night, a lot of people here last night. There's always something happening. They've got separate function rooms, a really nice restaurant, a separate cafe as well. Yeah, certainly sets the standard for most clubs in New Zealand. It's very good atmosphere. Staff have been amazing to deal with, actually, very friendly and professional. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, so 11 to the middle, get rid of that one. And everything else is fairly well out in the open. Yeah, nice.
must be going for the run out now because
We try and come down table here and give himself options. So a little bit short, so now he's having to take the 13, which is fine.
could just play the stun here and yep, a little bit of back, but that's okay.
Yeah. Is he good? Must be good. Yeah. Yeah, nice, Healy. Good finish, right? That evens it up at 2-2 now. So
Just like that,
he's,
eh?
yeah, made up for the little, what was looking like a potential breakaway from Hassan there, has now been reined back in. So now we've effectively got a race for 7.
Yeah.
Well, best of 7, sorry. Good ball, yeah.
Oh, we're starting to break now. You can see the solid and stripe on the corners there now.
Yeah, no. Well, hey, some some lessons are very expensive ones, but he'll probably never do that again. So, yeah, we're playing the big ones. Yeah, fair shot. Yeah, Mike Ryan just coming in just to keep an eye on that because it was a little bit close to the other ball. Oh, just stabbed a little bit, I think. Um,
Could have the
yeah.
free ball here.
No. Yep, it's got to be a free ball. I don't think it's going to play into it too much. Oh, look at this. And right, either way, that was a great shot. If it had sat, probably a little bit more valuable. But anyway, onwards and upwards. Off you go, Healy. Pop the lot. Take the lead. Yeah, assertive shot there. 6 can't be on past the black there, I don't think. Or the white can't get past. No. So double on the 2. I've got to say,
Yep.
Healy and Mia are probably 2 of the most prominent cushion players I know when it comes to their doubles and their cushion knowledge when it comes to running around the angles. Yeah, they play it with such confidence, and it's not often they miss. So that's why I thought that it could have been a double there for Healy on the 2, put it into the middle or something. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think Hassan just wants to keep that 11 ball where it is and doesn't look like he's got the shot on the 9, so maybe he's going to play the 11 here. Just a bit tricky to get to that 9, but could have a plan for it.
Yeah, well, either super soft, try and hold for the 9 into the middle, like he's queuing up now. Yep. I think that's the obvious one. Even a little even a little left hand side, just to run it down towards the bottom cushion there, just to maintain that line. I can do it with just pace. Nice. I see someone in the comments. Bernie Hamilton, is it? Obviously thinks Hussein's got it. Thanks, Bernie. Not the same Bernie from Massey, is it?
Who knows?
Lovely shot. All right, another frame up. So almost need to start introducing some tennis-like scoring where you've got to win by 2 frames, because all this is doing is eating up the frame count, but no one's really striving ahead. It would be a really interesting concept to introduce. So you had to win, play a minimum amount of games, and then you have to win by 2 clear-cut frames. So you can't just keep going 1 for 1. Maybe that should be a 9-ball thing.
Just a question, Bernie. What did you lose by in your last game?
Oh, that's not at all why I've suggested it. That's not why. Yeah, but you make a good point. Actually, that we should have a replay. Yeah, yeah. But no, I like the way you think, Lucas. It's yep, good on
Always
you.
looking out for you.
Oh, I've certainly never felt it before, but you keep saying it. All right, bit of an ugly table here, but certainly on the right set. Yeah, that's good. Enough? No, not quite enough for those 2 in the middle. So look here. Yep. Hop. Oh, what a nice little kick off that rail.
I see John with some support for Healy here.
Thanks, Steve. It's good to get some support, mate. Don't get that very often. So really appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
It's a great shot. That's a great shot.
Natural angle onto the
Yeah.
black.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just been mentioned in my ear that Healy's playing like he's got a bit of a point to prove, and I think the theory's right with him and Mia. I think meeting in the semi-finals or the quarterfinals last year, and Mia being the victor there. So I think Healy wants Mia to buy the Macca's on the way home because he won and he should get shouted. So quick little toilet break here by the looks. So little intermission. Yeah, 3-3. What a yeah. Gee, no clear cut bloody
Yeah.
taker offers.
Well, people in the comments let us know who you reckon's going to win this. Already had our take, so I'd love to hear yours.
So yeah, the next two frames it could be over. Uh, oh, thanks for chiming in there, Jacob. Yeah, so yeah, it could have been earlier in the piece, second round. So 64, something like that, 64-32, depending on if there was a bye. But yeah, huge effort with Mia going through last year to win that, and she went through some monsters. She had to put Bill Wilkinson out, I believe, Healy White. Who else did she play? Rich, can you remember? And Lincoln in the final, yeah. It was, it's the sort of the run from hell, really. Yeah, and she just held herself so well. Uh, right, so Hassan to break, 3-3. Yep, yeah. So you got to take the triangle off before you rack 'em, mate. You don't want another foul break. What's that? Wilkinson. Oh yeah, and Daniel Wilkinson as well in Mia's run last year. So yeah, she's certainly not coming up against an easy path, that's for sure. Right, Cooper McInnes there doing the drinks run for Healy, keeping him hydrated on the waters, which is good to see. Been quite a good helper over the weekend, actually.
Yeah, so Hassan with the two ball, no, two ball, one of the balls off the break.
Yeah, thanks for that, Lucas. Yeah, you got a ball off the break. Doesn't matter which one it was. Anko. Right. So Healy needs to sort of take the lead here. This 2 for 2 and 1 for 1 stuff is not really going to cut it anymore. So he needs to take these next two frames, and he's certainly capable of doing it. Got a couple of issues here. I think he wants to address them as early as possible.
Maybe just overran that a bit, but he's got that pole ball.
Yeah, so I think he was looking to get on to the 14 there by the black and just potentially promote that or use it for an angle to bust these two out that are on the right-hand rail. But he's got another chance at it if he wants.
Looks like he's taking a second look just to see how he can manage this little cluster up here.
Healy's got his Waikato Commerce Club shirt on. So this is an open tournament in from the fact that you don't have to be affiliated with any other club like you would with the Nationals or the North Islands or South Islands. But still good to see some club representation in way of the shirt wearing. That's a lovely shot. See what I mean with Healy and his doubles? They're just so casual. Yeah, Mike Ryan doing the right thing there, just coming in, making sure everything's kosher, which it is. Healy's certainly not the type of player to push any boundaries. If there was a foul, he'd quite happily walk away, in my experience. Oh, oh, couldn't quite catch the jaw to keep it in the pocket. That sort of opened it up a little bit. And this is kind of the dream layout as far as Hassan's concerned, with your worst ball being on the rail, but that's one you can finish on. Oh, he's tried to not. Oh, gee, wrong call. That's unusual. But personally, I like those finishes where your last ball can be the hardest ball can be your last ball, and you don't have to put too much into it. You can still hold for the black. Oh, he's running away a bit here.
Does think make things a bit more tricky for Healy if he gets back to the table, but the way these two are playing, I don't know if he's going to get.
Oh, yeah, good comment there, Benny boy. Thank you. That's a lot of support for, well, both players, really. It's going around the table, yeah, around the world. Always a tough one to get the pace right on that. Stunned a little bit off the cushion. Obviously didn't get
Yeah,
the pot anyway.
that's what I was alluding to before, being tough
Yeah,
for Healy when he comes
yeah.
back to the table. It's trying to get position for those. It's just difficult.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Yeah, so he's got himself a little bit of security here as well, though, because he can bring the white ball back off this one, and if it doesn't go in, it's not leaving a particularly easy finish. And then he's kind of got the same on the two. Yeah, nice little angle there. So just run it down. If by chance it sits in the pocket, it's not an easy finish.
You know, that two balls right up against that rail, it
It
looks like.
is, yeah. That's all right. Just leave it. Yeah, so holding the white was always going to be a little bit tricky there. And when I said that was a good ball to finish on, if you could be fairly straight on it, it's still a doable shot. But
Well, he's got
this
a
is,
couple options here. He
well,
can
yeah,
cut for
that's,
the middle and or bank.
yeah. So cut for the middle. If you're missing it, you're potentially leaving him on the 15. Ooh, like that. The bank, no one likes to take the bank over a cut generally, but it was more potential for safety. If Healy can just clip this in nicely. Ah, lovely shot. What a lovely shot. That is good. Ah, yeah. All right, Healy to take the lead for the first time in this match. Nice. That's not. Yeah. Wow, good break. Cool. Right, so
Bit of a cluster up there.
we've got clusters. We've got clusters. See, so that overhead view looked like there was not much of a path through here, but from here it looks like there's a huge path. Yeah, it looked like it would have had to come off the 10, but obviously not. So this is a good position for Healy to be in. Got a little bit of security there with dominating the 7, kind of. Yeah, it might be time to get that 15 inside the 7 and the 10. If it doesn't go, pretty well stitched up. Wasn't playing it not to go, though. Yes. Sounds like someone's just won the jackpot. Is he trying to pump this in? It looks like he might be. Yeah. Where's the 13 go? Well, that
Wow.
works.
Healy not left with the nicest cut there.
Yeah. He is looking to cut it too. What a shot. So this is where Healy comes into his own. He's like a truck. He's got so many gears, and he seems to be able to just keep turning it up, shifting a
What's
gear,
this?
shifting a gear.
Game
So
over.
what a shot.
Nothing but net.
And there we have it, folks. I was not expecting a clearance with that visit there, Healy, and that is a testament to his skill and class. Yeah, huge. Everyone rushing over to give him a high five and a congratulations and a kiss on the cheek. Oh, even Richard Prada's in there for a kiss. Good on you, Richard. Right, well, I think that's it, isn't it? That's it, folks. Thank you all for watching and chiming in. So again, like the people we've talked about earlier, that the club themselves, the referees, everyone involved that's made this tournament happen, a huge thank you. The players, 150 strong. We only had one pull out for a very genuine reason, and that spot was filled very quickly. This is putting itself on the map as it already is the biggest memorial tournament in New Zealand, as far as I'm aware, and it's solidifying itself in way of being certainly the toughest tournament in New Zealand. It's up there with the Easter Classic as far as non-ranking tournaments are concerned. So yeah, the presentation's about to begin.